When I arrived in Quito, Ecuador in 2010, it was my first time in South America. Back then, there were 18 murders per 100,000 of population. In 2023, there were 46 per 100,000. That's 2.5 times higher. It dipped a little bit in 2024 and 25, but looks to spike again this year. For comparison, the USA's rate matches the world in general at 6 per 100,000. So Ecuador is roughly 7 times the world rate in this grim statistic. Why has this happened? Many factors. Not because the people and culture are violent, quite the opposite. Ecuadorians are peaceful by nature. The culture is live and let live and family-centered. But when there is no opportunity for legal employment, gangs find it easy to recruit youth. One major business for gangs is moving drugs from Peru and Colombia to insatiable markets up north, the USA, Canada, and Europe. The wholesale value of this illicit trade, that is before it hits the streets of northern cities, is 5 to 20 billion US dollars. That much money can cause enormous distortions in a society. When jobs dry up and an honest living can't be made, the gangs grow. It means buying weapons, paying off authorities, recruiting youth to kill the competition. Let's answer those questions I posed in the description of this video. Should I reconsider retiring in Ecuador? Well, myself, I've been living in Ecuador for 15 years, first as a snowbird, now full-time. When I arrived, the country had a reputation as one of the safest in the continent. Since then, things like home invasions and the gangs have more than tarnished that view. Of course, expat retirees from the north are targeted. A famous bank robber was asked, "Why do you rob banks?" He said, "Because that's where the money is." It's that simple. There's a cultural thing, too. Ecuadorians with money don't feel the need to advertise it. I don't believe this is from fear. It's just not part of their culture to flaunt their wealth. I'll never forget the gringo from the USA in Cuenca, who actually wore a gold chain with a gold crucifix hanging over his hairy chest. His shirt was open so you'd not miss the hair or the oro, the gold. He actually walked down the wide sidewalks of Cuenca this way until he didn't. Some ladron, a thief, decided to relieve him of the gold. He was slightly injured, but may have learned a lesson. If I advertised in this way, I'd be fearful. But it's a reasonable assumption that if you are an expat, you have money and stuff worth stealing. I have a small footprint, no gold chains on me, no car. I live in a very secure building. On a ladron's list of folks to rob, I am nowhere near the top. Again, should you reconsider moving here? Well, first let's look at that second question. Should I be afraid? No. You should be cautious. You should be careful and aware. Fear is a prison if you don't manage it. By now, you know, or should, how fearful you are by nature. The rate of death by auto accident in the USA is double the rate of murder. Either way, you're just as dead. Are you afraid of driving right now? FYI, the mortality from auto accidents in Ecuador is 20 per 100,000. I'm 80 years old. I'm pragmatic about death. I'll be looking it in the eyes soon enough. I'm not fearful of the Grim Reaper. The rate of death from that guy on a black hood is a simple number. It's not per 100,000, it's just 1, the simplest statistic there could be. Hey, can you hit that subscribe button? It means a lot to me. It validates what I'm doing. Not that I wouldn't do it anyway, but I'd appreciate it. And whatever you do, stay up north, come down south, stay in Ecuador, all the best to you.